Did you call your in-laws, Nick?
Yes, I did. They came over shortly.
And what was their reaction?
They were supportive.
Your Honor, the jury, you see, even Amy, the missing woman's parents, believe Nick isn't responsible for her disappearance. No further questions, Your Honor.
The aliens may now ask the witness questions.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nick Dunn. So you claim that on the day Amy went missing, you were at the bar, correct?
Correct.
And you have your sister to confirm that?
Yes.
What time did you leave your house?
Around 7:30 a.m.
And what time were you at the bar?
Around 12 noon.
12. Okay, so there's a huge time gap from when you left your house and when you were at the bar. Where were you for those 4 or so hours?
Went to the beach.
Is there someone there that can verify that for us?
No.
You were at the beach for 4 hours and you can't find one person to stay beside you.
Nope.
Okay, so on the day Amy went missing, it was your 5th anniversary, correct?
Yes.
5. That's a big one. So the detective said that you made reservations at Houston's?
Yeah, Houston's.
Well, they checked it out and they said there were no reservations.
No. No, I never made reservations. They must have misunderstood.
Okay, so what was the next plan?
Well, usually Amy would have me do a scavenger hunt, and after she'd cook lobster and we'd have dinner.
And that's every year?
Right. But there's nowhere to get lobster in town, not alive from the tank. So she was frustrated. I had the Houston's reservation.
I thought you said you didn't have the Houston's reservation.
Well, yes, sorry. I'm getting confused. I just had the idea of the Houston's reservation. But I really should have just arranged to have some lock and flown in. I mean, it's not expected to do, right?
Can you tell us about the scavenger hunt, Nick?
Yeah. So every year we have a theme. This year's theme is wood. Amy has me do scavenger hunts, and the clues relate to something meaningful to us, like inside jokes.
Did you do the scavenger hunt?
Yes.
Well, one of the detectives said they found an underwear in the first location of the scavenger hunt, which was your office. Is Amy still a size 2, Nick?
Yes, she is, I think.
Did you and Amy have troubles in your relationship, Nick? Did you fight a lot?
Don't all couples fight?
One of your neighbors overheard you and Amy in a heated argument the night before she went missing.
Yeah?
What were you arguing about?
It was nothing. I never mentioned it because it's just the both of us scrapping each other like all couples do.
That's a little small to be having a heated argument about, don't you think?
Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal.
But if it wasn't a big of a deal, then why were you both yelling loud enough for both your neighbors to hear?
Well,
Because I know for a fact that couples don't yell at each other when it's not a big deal.
Objection, Your Honor! Argumentative!
Sustained.
So, when you talked to the police, they asked if Amy had friends. You said she didn't, but I'm sure that's not true.
well, people think they know her because they read her books growing up.
I can see that. People want to believe they know other people. Parents want to believe they know their kids. And wives want to believe they know their husbands. So you gave a press conference to announce Amy missing.
Correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present new evidence to the court. Here we have a picture of Nick Dunn at the press conference. Does this look like the face of an innocent man?
Objection, Your Honor! Inflammatory question!
Ms. Valera, please.
No further questions.
All right, the prosecution may call its witness to the stand.
The Elliots call Mary Beth Elliott to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in this case before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, to help you God?
No.
Please state your first and last name.
Mary Beth Elliott.
You may be seated.
Mrs. Elliott, what is your relationship with Amy Dunn?
Amy's my daughter.
Can you describe who Mrs. Dunn is for us?
She is the Amazing Amy. The Amazing Amy book series was inspired by her.
Oh, really? Can you please enlighten the court on what the series is about?
Yes, of course. They are children's book about a perfect little girl who's pictured on every book cover, a cartoonish version of my own Amy. It tells her life in a positive way.
So, Amy is, would you say, a perfect person?
Yes, she's very likable.
So you wouldn't think she had any enemies?
No, of course not. Everyone loved Amy. Well, there was this one young man she dated in high school, Dudley Collins. We thought it was him at first because he stalked her after they broke up, but no evidence points to him.
So after the press conference you held with Nick, many events happened after. People started turning against Nick, right?
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
Well, I didn't believe any of the allegations against Nick. I would have never believed him to be involved with Amy's disappearance. I mean, he was our son. We loved him, and we knew he loved Amy, and he would never have done such a thing.
But did your perspective change?
Yes. I started to look deeper into the situation, you know? Connect all the pieces together. All the evidence pointed to Nick. All I ever heard from his goddamn mouth was, I would never, I could never. I hated looking at him anymore. There was something missing inside him. To act the way he's been acting, he's taking it so casually. It's like he mislaid a damn umbrella. I don't believe you, Nick. I don't believe in you. Not anymore.
No further questions.
Mr. Bolt, you may now ask the witness questions.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Elliott, so you and your husband provided Amy with a trust fund, correct?
Yes.
And how much was that?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant.
Overruled. Continue.
It was around 700 grand.
It is true that you and your husband ran into some financial issues. Is that correct?
Yes, we were irresponsible. We thought that the next Amy book would help us, but that hasn't happened. We spent foolishly and ended up broke.
And what did you do to solve that?
We asked Amy if we could borrow some money from her trust fund while we figured out what to do with the rest of our lives.
And how much did you borrow exactly?
650,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard, the Elliots borrowed a majority of Amy Dunn's trust fund. How do we know they're not responsible for Amy's disappearance? How do we know that you didn't get rid of her so you didn't have to pay her back?
Objection! Speculation!
Sustained. Mr. Bolt.
Your Honor, no further questions.
Ms. Valera, please call your next witness to the stand.
The Elliots call Noel Hawthorne to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in this case before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state your first and last name.
Noelle Hawthorne.
You may be seated.
Mrs. Hawthorne, what is your relationship with Amy Elliott Dunn?
Amy is my best friend.
Do you know where Amy was on the day of her disappearance?
No, I was busy with my kids.
Have you heard from Amy since her disappearance?
No, I haven't.
Please describe your relationship with Amy Dunn.
Well, we hung out many times. She was very good with my kids. She came over to my house a lot and talked about her relationship with Nick.
And how did Amy describe her relationship with Nick?
She wasn't happy.
Care to elaborate, Mrs. Hawthorne?
It wasn't always like this. Amy loved Nick. She told me she doesn't partake in the emotional coercion on forcing Nick to play some happy hubby role, the shrugging, cheerful, dutiful, taking out the trash honey role. She does her best to keep Nick happy, and what does he do? He's distant. And he did something to her. This man, Nick Dunn, needs to answer some questions. He needs to tell us what he did to his wife, his pregnant wife.
I'm sorry. Did you say pregnant?
Order the court.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Bolt, you may now ask the witness questions.
Miss Hawthorne, you said that you and Amy are best friends, correct?
Yes.
So if you and Amy were really best friends, wouldn't you have known where she was the day she went missing?
She's my best friend, Mr. Bolt, not my wife. I don't need to know where she is every second of the day.
But she could have told you where she went.
I'm not one to make assumptions, but we don't know if Amy was kidnapped or if she ran away. If she was kidnapped, how do you think she could possibly tell me where she was?
Fair point. No further questions.
Thank you to the witnesses for testifying. I believe that it is all the witnesses. Wait, I want to testify. Okay, bailiff, please swear in this young woman.
Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in the case before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state your first and last name.
Andy Fitzgerald.
You may be seated.
Okay, Miss Fitzgerald, what can you tell us that's relevant?
I had sexual relations with Nick Dunn while he was with Amy. I am ashamed and I'm truly sorry. I never meant to hurt anyone, but I'm happy to say I ended it.
Oh my God!
Hey, thank
Thank you, Miss Fitzgerald. You are very brave.